Face ID on my phone doesn't recognize me. Hello friends, it's showtime. Welcome back to my channel, Accidental Beauty, or as you probably noticed from the title of this video, and if you watch my other videos in this series, this month I am Accidental Spooky. I have always wanted to do Halloween themed makeup content and just never had like the confidence or the skills or the supplies even to do that. So this year last year actually, I bought some like really cheap Halloween makeup. So now I'm just trying to use that up so I can get better quality Halloween makeup. So anyways, I used what I have and created this Beetlejuice themed, Beetlejuice inspired makeup look. So if you want to see how I did this, then please keep on watching. So I got my hair tucked away under a wig cap. Sometimes I do the step before I start doing my makeup. Sometimes I do it after. Kind of depends on my mood. Right now I just kind of feel like having all my hair back, so that is what I did. I am literally going to be making this up as I go along, as I usually do. I'm kind of taking a lot of creative liberties with this because it actually has been a really, really long time since I've seen this movie. I was like really, really young when I watched it, and I haven't actually seen it recently. It's on my to-watch list. I just haven't gotten around to it. So I'm kind of taking like artistic creative license. I'm also wearing my this is actually a prisoner's costume. Literally the closest thing I have to the actual costumes. So sorry, the stripes are the wrong way, but this is all I have. All right, let's just jump into it. I've got my white Halloween makeup with me this time. I went by my apartment to pick it up. I'm gonna mix some of it with my foundation. And if it seems too dry and cakey, I might add some facial oil in there and really hope that it doesn't separate, but I'll see. Okay, I'm gonna prime my face really well so that hopefully my makeup sticks. I mean, literally I'm just filming this video and then taking the makeup off, but you know, I want it to still look good. Got a lot of primer here. I'm really, really hoping that my makeup will stick. I'm feeling a little lazy. I think I'm just gonna do my eyebrows normally. Maybe I'll do green eyebrows. That could be kind of fun. Let's do green eyebrows, see how that works. I'm gonna try using some lime green pigment. This is Sour Lime from EA Beauty. I did a separate video with my first impressions of this brand, so you can watch that over here. All right, so basically I tried this and then realized the pigment wasn't showing up as strongly as I would have liked. So I decided I'm gonna just cancel out my eyebrows with some glue and then just set that with powder. Gonna use up, so I have this Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. Actually now it's KVD Beauty. At the time when I bought this it was Kat Von D still. All right, so let's do like, I don't know, a generous pump and a half of that. And because I don't know how much I'm gonna need, I take some of this Halloween makeup. This I really do not recommend. Like it's really bad for your skin. I just bought it for costume last year and didn't actually finish it. So I'm using up what I have, and then I plan to buy better makeup that's like doesn't irritate your skin, because my skin gets really angry when I use this. So I'm just gonna use like, I don't know, maybe okay, a generous amount. I don't even know if you can see that, but it's sitting over here. I'm gonna mix those together. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna use a big foundation brush. This one's from Sigma and it lightened it but not enough. I want to be like, I guess not completely stark white. I'm okay with some color, but I do want to lighten this foundation quite a bit just so I can look, you know, ghostly and undead. And okay, this is probably good, this color. It's not quite like stark white, but it looks kind of desaturated, which is exactly the look I'm going for. So let's just try it. If I need to lighten it more, I will. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna add like a drop of argan oil. I added 2 drops for good luck because I think I'm gonna need it for this one. I really need to invest in better quality face paint, especially if I'm going to do more of these looks, because I don't want to ruin my skin. The best thing about doing characters like these is if your makeup looks messy, you can kind of justify it by saying that it kind of goes with the theme, the aesthetic of the character, especially ones that are supposed to be kind of like undead or, you know, zombies, or in the case of my Joker makeup look, like his makeup is supposed to look messy. He's supposed to look unbalanced, I guess. You know, it's okay if it doesn't look completely neat because it's not supposed to. So these types of characters are actually really, really easy to do in that sense because it doesn't have to look perfect. Because I will be wearing a wig, and my wig will actually sit a little lower than my wig cap, I don't have to bring my face paint right up to the edge of my wig cap because my wig will be sitting lower. If that wasn't the case, then I'd want it pretty much, you know, right up to my hairline. Ideally, just so it blends in better. You know what? It looks better on camera than it does in person. In person, it's a little splotchy. It doesn't sit properly on the skin. Like it looks splotchy. It dries very like cracked, and more professional special effects paint will sit like foundation on your skin. You know, it'll kind of more or less like blend into your skin, I guess. Yeah, basically moral of the story, don't buy Halloween paint, buy something a little more professional if that's something that you're looking into. Okay, so I'm just gonna give that like 30 seconds to dry. I forgot with my last tutorial, what I found worked was just stippling in the foundation, face paint, whatever you want to call it, with a brush seemed to work the best. And yeah, I forgot that dragging it just separates it completely. Okay, this feels like it's pretty much drying. So I'm just going to use the RCMA No Color Powder. Really, really love this stuff, except I wish it came in like either a pressed version or just a less messy version, because like I put a little bit of it on this mixing palette and it's just going to get everywhere even when I tap it off. I'm just going to set my face. I feel like I had some leftover powder from like a different powder that closer matches my skin tone, because you can't really see it on camera. In person, it looks like my face paint is oxidizing a little bit. Anyways, face is set with powder. All right, back to what I was doing before. Let's do my eyebrows. So we're gonna go back into that EA Beauty pigment and let's see if this works. Oh yeah, that is better. All right, that's kind of cool. Never done green eyebrows before. Kind of wish I had done my eyebrows to match my hair color when I was dyeing my hair, like my whole hair. So this is a cool look. I'm really a fan. Two of my Halloween looks are going to be a little like redundant with the like white face paint, green hair, but that's okay. The big things here are really, really intense, like deep, dark circles, I guess. So I'm going to do like a really, really dramatic smoky eye, like an exaggerated smoky eye. And I feel like intense contour is the way to go. Okay, I'm going to start with like a cool toned brown, and then I might go into a gray. So I'm going to go into my BH Cosmetics Modern Mattes palette. Really love using, like this is such a versatile palette, and I can't tell if it's discontinued or just out of stock on their website, but honestly, this is such a good beginner-friendly palette. This gives you pretty much everything you're going to need, especially if you're sort of looking to get into doing more colorful looks, but you're not quite there emotionally or like mentally. This is like a really good introduction to makeup. It's so good and it blends really nicely. I love it. Highly recommend it if you can find it. I think last time for the doll look, I think I used this shade. I'm gonna mix these two actually. To start off with a slightly warmer one, just because that's what I did before. I think next time I might skip it completely because it's a little too warm tone for this look. I want to look really, really like ghostly. So I'm just going along my jawline in gray because I really want it like, that is where the shadows are. I really want my jawline to be pronounced. So I want like the deepest shadows to be there. This looks really patchy. Okay, next time, really need to do this with better face paints. It's looking splotchy, it's looking weird. Looks ashy, but on camera it's not too bad. I think it's gonna be okay once I put my wig on. Should I do lips or eyes? Let's do eyes. I'm just gonna put down some concealer as a base. All right, not touching my face anymore. Let's just move on to eyes. I'm just gonna start off by putting, I'm gonna mix these two shades these two sort of plummy, eggplanty shades and put them in my crease, kind of to start getting that like purple, see this aubergine color. Doesn't matter if it's neat. I'd like it to be kind of neat. Although I'm kind of worried about this cakey stuff up here. That might be a problem. And like I really want to smoke this out. I want it to be super dramatic. And this is going to be kind of the starting point of my look. I want it to be very, very grungy looking. Kind of want to add like I don't have like glitter, but I have some interesting eyeshadows that might go along nicely with this look. So I'm thinking of using those. Okay, I've got this nicely under my eyes, and then, oh, that's actually, it's kind of a look on its own. I'm going to use the shade, okay, this is really messy because a bunch of my eyeshadows shattered the other day, but okay, this is Morphin from Divina. It looks green on camera. It's actually, it's like a purple green, bluish green shift. Can't really see the purple. Let's use, you know what, I want a really rich black actually, so I'm going to use the black from the Melt Cosmetics Gemini palette. I think this is going to be really intense. And I'm going to use the shade Bonnie, which is the black shade. Alright, so I'm actually kind of loving the way that it looks on its own. Just to give it a little dimension though, I'm just going to pop a bit of Morphin just in the center of my eyes, just to add a little like sparkle, a little three-dimensionality. I'm going to take some NYX glitter glue. So like literally just in the center, kind of doing like a little halo eye. Give it 30 seconds to dry. And I'm just going to take it on my finger because I really don't care. And I want to kind of like pat it in to blend it. So I'll just take some of that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh my god, what just happened? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. My entire eyeshadow just popped out. That is so upsetting. Okay, I have to be really, really careful with these, clearly. And these pants are going in the wash. Okay, now that my hands are really glittery. Oh yes, 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 yes. That is the dimension that I was looking for. Just gonna like pat it over even like the areas that I didn't set the glitter glue, just so it kind of has like a bit of a gradient to work with, I guess. So it'll be most intense in the center where I put down that primer, and then towards the outside it'll be a little less opaque. Okay, let's make this even more intense, but let's make this even more cool tone. Since I have kind of the bluish tones, I'm gonna take some of Grapeness from Give Me Glow. I'm gonna take a bigger fluffy brush, and I'm gonna take Grapeness and just kind of extend the smokiness beyond where it already is. See if we can add a bit more like color and dimension here. It's looking really weird over here where the foundation face paint mixture wore away. I'm trying to make it look intentional. Let's try and get like right under my eyes. I don't have any base there, so it's having a hard time sticking. Let's try and use a smaller brush. It's like a little hard on the, well actually it's getting very difficult. The areas where, kind of where the like face paint mixture meets skin, because you can like see the difference in texture. Just try and bring it really far down. I want to look like a skeleton. I want to look like a Tim Burton character, and I think, pretty sure Beetlejuice is Tim Burton. Do we feel like, I kind of feel like blue lips might be kind of cool. I've got dark purple lipstick, but I feel like I do that with a lot of these kind of like gothic, spookier looks, and I feel like blue could be kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna try it. If it doesn't look good, I'll mix in the purple. Okay, so I personally wasn't a huge fan of the color of my lips with this makeup look. I wanted it a little bit darker, so I actually ended up using the dark purple just to darken it a little bit, just make it like a darker teal color because I do like the blue undertones with this look. And actually, we're almost done. That was quick. I'm gonna throw on my wig and then I guess I'll be back. That was actually pretty easy. So just hold on one sec. This is the final look. I am so thrilled with the way that this look turned out. I love doing these kinds of like fun, transformative type of looks. I want to say that's where I want to take my channel, but every time I say that, it doesn't actually happen. So I'm just going to say that it's something that I'd like to do more often. I've said it in my other videos, my accidental spooky series, which you can check out over here. On the one hand, I love the sort of like normal uses of makeup, like where, you know, you can enhance features that you want to enhance and sort of minimize features that you might not want as prominent. But I also love the transformative side where you can literally like transform your face into someone else's face shape, features, bring out different colors, you know, make yourself look more ghostly like I did here and just more like hollowed out as I did. I just love dressing up, to be honest. And I just love having fun with makeup and I don't know, doing something a little different. Not like this is something revolutionary because it's really not, but it's just really fun to do. I definitely plan to invest in better quality face makeup because this just isn't working. Like it's just, I don't know if it's showing up at all on camera, but in person it's quite patchy and it's like you can see every single pore. Like it just separates around my pores. It's not a good look. For this character, I mean, it works, but if I want to start doing more complex character designs, or even just to redo something like this, like I want something a little bit easier to work with. So I'm looking at a couple different brands, a couple different products, and hopefully I can start doing other better quality makeup looks in the future. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of this look. If you're a fan of Beetlejuice, if you enjoy this type of like Halloween special effects, cosplay, makeup looks, let me know below. Again, it's something that I'd like to do more on my channel, but we'll see if I actually have the time and patience to do it. Don't forget to check out my other social media accounts. So I'm planning to post some photos from my Halloween series on Instagram, so I'd love it if you could check those out, like them, follow me. That would be awesome because I'm just trying to grow my presence on social media so that, you know, maybe I can make money doing this. That would be nice. And then I'm also posting, you know, some hopefully funny TikToks. So I've recorded 2 of them, I think, for this look. So anyways, I would love it if you could check those out. And I plan to post some content on Twitter as well. I'm not as active on Twitter. I'm trying to, just not really my like intuitive platform. I don't know. I'm more of like the sort of photo and video route. That's just kind of like how I think. I think in like pictures and videos. So that's kind of more my speed, but I'm like somewhat active on Twitter. Anyways, I'd love it if you could follow me on social media. Again, just trying to grow my presence, get my name out there. So the more people who can kind of help out with that, the better. That's about all I have to say. Happy Halloween, and I'll see you guys next time.